Babusia, before the sad passing of Daddy Lumba, no, may he so rest in perfect peace, there was one more story, not air trendy before even that incident, which was Shatta Wale versus, Nyamini per D.Y Donkor and D.Y Donkor.
Says the Lord in the vision. My name is Daniel of my generation. When I share a vision, you don't joke.
According to this Nyamini pan, was it one vision, muno, na amount which si Shatta Wale akwa kukuno, assassinators, yeah. Assassins.
I saw 3 men, and these 3 men also had guns in their hands. They had pistol in their hands, and this time I saw them shoot my brother, Shatta Wale. I'm talking about the musician Shatta Wale.
So he came publicly, did a video, talked about it. So as always, how I need to see corner. Shatta Wale will be on the Nakuma, so my voice we are seeing him on the autonomy and stuff like that.
In fact, everybody in my house and people around me know how I love Shatta Wale. I love Shatta Wale. And sometimes I even sing his songs and play in church. In church, we joke with the songs and we talk about it. I saw Shatta Wale in my vision.
And then continued to the fact that Shatta Wale, one only vision, a mouthful by assassinate Shatta Wale, and the Nipa Bay 10. Oh, Mukure to a dish Shatta Wale. It was scary stuff.
I also saw in the vision Shatta Wale, and I saw about 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 10 young men, almost, and each one of them had guns in their hands. And all these guys with their gun in their hands, they were pursuing Shatta Wale. Okay. Man of God, listen to the vision. They were pursuing Shatta Wale, and they pursued him until he dodged.
Shatta is what me 10 assassinators, 10 assassins Shatta Wale
and they were pursuing Shatta Wale. They pursued him until he escaped the trap. More assassination. Okay. Right?
Yeah, but we actually know other squad the same by Shatta Wale shoot to the so one vision it was dark and mystified. Yeah.
Another chapter was open in the vision, man of God. And in the second chapter, I saw him sitting in his Range Rover. But this time he encountered another man. And they also had gun. And this time the men were 3. And this time I saw them shoot my brother, Shatta Wale. I'm talking about the musician Shatta Wale.
Now when it comes to this type of prophecies, just say to you no say I'm far because the way they say but the person in question is Shatta Wale,
I'm talking about the musician Shatta Wale.
Regardless of how when you mini pen and behavior and everything, no. Shatta Wale is claiming that Nyamini pan just a serious, tremendous trauma. So there's a bit missy.
But this time he encountered another man, and they also had gun. And this time the men were 3. And this time I saw them shoot my brother, Shatta Wale. I'm talking about the musician Shatta Wale.
Near Shatta Wale better to Twitter after that, after so who said video, and you are saying, men of God indeed. This is what Dampare supported, and it escalated. Ghana police, if you don't arrest this man within 1 week, nobody should blame me for what I'm capable of doing. And it won't be violence, but a lesson to this country. God is here. Yeah. Regardless of saying a mini panel boss at a well abasuri in our movie, I was here. The Ghana Police Service. Within 1 week, on another Ghana Police Service ultimatum. So within 1 week, you just have a mini pana. You don't know by just say, I'm not going to.
They shot him. Now, in the moment when they were trying to shoot him, Shatta Wale also drew. Is it drew or drawn? He also brought up a gun.
And then we do a car and say, whilst God is telling me to talk to his people through music and give them hope about this life and how beautiful the world is for them to work hard and enjoy the beautiful things God has created. Self-acclaimed men of which God, I don't know, keep brainwashing people looking for trend just to cash out from innocent souls. They play with Shatta Wale, and one day I will show you all the power I have spiritually. Lazy bastards. I was your hashtag Psalm 35. And I was your Shatta Wale to the way the man, Nyamini pan, which means that now for the Baba 10 shows kakada. Because Nyamini pan compare Shatta Wale as myself, who be a Shatta Wale, who are watching be, Abakasafa Hono. Shatta Wale saw it as kind of as well who me. So I do baby grad as all better to Facebook, the manager Sammy Ba. Better to Facebook baby say, oh, Shatta Wale is saying like he's in serious trauma. Like Nakuma Bibi Koye after that prophecy. So no did moi. So I think it's a Friday, then numerous a Thursday numerous. And a Ghana police call Sophia Sway and a near Kwakwa mini pa. The Nico police say arrested. Basically to help with investigations, how they quote it. And I'm going to find a numeric kakra. And I feel the mini party here saying mini party hall or church normal as to why in TIA beer, nya self-fishing, one course I may ban what some flex, one course Shatta Wale, one any person be related to Shatta Wale. I want to even maybe a message and then stuff like that. Now decided say it's best to put this message out there and did that. And I think the investigations records why mini park can yes or what can be
according to him, ever since this communication came up, he has never been able to step out.
So the next day, and about said that the Lumba Ephraim, and that the Lumba, that the Lumba is legend. That we see on the status, it will cover any news. And they cover Shatta Wale news of the Sokora. But I think that, it's important to let people know that, there was progress at least from that. And I feel the amount for especially that type of income, at least you bet me share, but make sure that Shatta Wale is a serious public figure. So don't mean to do that or say that it brings some kind of according to another Shatta Wale, and some of these people, if anything happens to these people, no motion come about now, then they say it's okay. Yes, I na bum na san. So me take random say so it's all can say when they actually, are you sure that it wasn't that the Lumba that you saw, but Shatta Wale. If they get that the Lumba can be crap man for them cut us off with some slack kakra but Shatta Wale. And then they are happy. And with the same that the Lumba there, go online and see. There are man for move from who are so for prophecies and say for obeyable some their tour. And I make say within Ghana one big musician be free. They don't say who that person is or is going to be, but always they want to claim kind of credit for Asema or Maka. I saw this same software and was bass and me said playing be better or we are say I don't know be maintaining that prophecy, but on one and
the reason I want to share the vision is because the first one has come to pass. The plane crash I saw has come to pass.
We live in 2024, 2025. The planes are worldwide crashing. In 2025 alone, planes are crashing worldwide, bro, 100. So if you say there's another plane back crash here, that is not news. That is... well, I was here for this war.
The plane crash I saw has come to pass. And you said it happened where? Bangladesh. And where? India. And how many people died? 17. 19 people died. And how many people are injured?
But I was here, Nyamindi part the apology letter back. The statement or the buyer from Naswari City of Wisdom. Yeah, any as for immediate release 27th July 2025. That is NRA. Councillor D.Y Donkor on Shatta Wale's prophecy. I, Councillor D.Y Donkor, finally tried to address the recent prophecy I shared concerning Ghanaian music icon Shatta Wale. The prophecy, which was delivered on all my social media platforms, has since sparked widespread concern, and I find it necessary to offer an apology on the matter. While the revelation came through divine inspiration, it was never intended to cause fear and panic or emotional distress. However, I have become aware that the public nature of the prophecy and how it was circulated has left Shatta Wale visibly shaken and traumatized. I want to state unequivocally that this was never my intention. As a servant of God, I understand the weight of my words, especially when shared on a public platform. I empathize deeply with Shatta Wale and his loved ones. I extend my heartfelt apologies for any fear or mental distress caused. Moving forward, I commit to exercising greater caution, discretion, and spiritual sensitivity in how prophetic revelations are shared, especially on public forums. I remain committed to delivering God's message in truth, love, and always guided by wisdom. Signed, Councillor D.Y Donkor. So, yeah, Busia is official. I mean, the apology letter back. So, personally, I come share. That is the reason why Dean that's to say come share. I believe so. Whatever it would name Biano exist. That is my personal belief. To me, it's fine. So wait me try to reach out to Shatta Wale, if not to him directly, through back channels. At least if you write the message to him, to his inbox, to his team, to his people, that's the one get a response. To me, you've done your bit, you've done your part. But if you kind of record it, post it online, because online we know that if you post stuff online, for a couple of reasons, for it to get people's attention, to get likes, and for monetization purposes. So even though say you have the greatest or the goodest, that is the goodest here, bro, of intentions, some people may not see it that way. And always, it would have been better, at least in his case, to find a different medium to kind of reach out to Shatta Wale rather than it being, that public. Because the moment it becomes that public, no, say Shatta Wale in as much as hardcore whatever, or ma or busian for. So, if not, or no crying a bear, yes, shaking about the matter, nebusian for day. So, at least, we're winning mistakes, what an apology about. As to say Shatta Wale and the team will accept it, well, it's up to them.
In fact, everybody in my house and people around me know how I love Shatta Wale. I love Shatta Wale. And sometimes I even sing his songs and play in church. In church, we joke with the songs and we talk about it. I saw Shatta Wale in my vision.
My main watching a comment section as well. Thanks for watching. Abusia, as African and not Ghanaian, say you enjoy your life. Sometimes a nyadi be a dream home because most of the times near dream say it's unnecessary in the wedding and sometimes unappealing because the problem with life insurance and say to get any benefits from it, just a nipa corona insurance just a free. But abusia right now there is an actual life insurance. The benefits bra with ya bet me start here enjoy be. Some of the benefits ni be near God forbid right now say ya dey be bought to wa. Abusia who nya self now kwa asking for GoFundMe donation. Say ne be ya obenya yaresa da be da. Depending on the policy you be choose it can actually take care of you. Bra who hear that mo no. If say we adwuma na say bibi to wo adwuma na say wontimi continue nya adwuma na. This life insurance can actually replace your income. And this same life insurance to make it for kids or college. Madam Millicent Mensah or a Ghanaian agent and among the many services we provide one life insurance and some of the other services we provide college funding, insurance protection, retirement strategies, long-term care, business strategies, and the life insurance I can once a week. So if you are in need of any of these services, numbers no will screen this one. That is the number to call. And one of the good things in this account you be created with them. It grows tax-free. And yeah, fairness, skabia abom a buying siamba betting the bidder. Until if you bet me insure a car, yet dying your business in your keka home. Abra no ni nyina asaya ye betimi asia rebuild na ye nkwa eye baakope ese ye cherish ni more than anything no we can't insure data then that no old type of thinking. We need to come into the new age, insure our lives and your families na busia. Even if they be between your God forbid that, at least there will be some measures there a bit taking care of them. And your mama damn Millicent and your way different than any other insurance company in this or more they will talk to you and find out exactly what you need. So whatever services they are providing to you is tailored to just only you. And if they will advise you and show you better options. Right now, this is only available to amount for USA in Canada. They will pay any of their services. Reach out to Madam Millicent in the team. No one shall how when sabet me can be and now other services I will provide in from directly and I bet me reach out to them or WhatsApp. And I do believe that whatever service you need, I will say they can provide.